let's go, Benji. Come on, Benj, let's go.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind.
Glory. 食べましょうゆうゆうゆうずきかまぼこだ
横綱の歌ってかまぼこみたいだって板についてるもの
When's the pool ever really clean? You know? Like, let's talk about that. What's going on, everybody? It's Dune time, and we're going to Arrakis. Compliments to Spindrift again. Fill your spill suit. Man, I'm fucking up the intro already. What's up, everybody? Sign out. Thanks so much for hanging out more. Sign out just had 4 weeks of vacation. Because when you're in Europe, you get treated fairly with your vacation time. Silver, you did the QuakeConning. Let's talk about QuakeCon, man. Tell me what the coolest thing at QuakeCon was. Let me guess, they're gonna make another Doom. God, man, too many D words. Get you a D word. What? Wow, that's really full. Fractions speak louder than verbs. Oh, the pun daddy is in the house. So it's funny you mentioned that. That time for some pickle beer. I went to go get a hydrating beverage. Bitch, we just got off Star Trek. What do you mean? This is like the second stream back on Dune. Get out of here.
I'd known about
Mods, give him a warning. So risky grab. You know, I went to Sid's mini fridge to grab a hydrating beverage and just grabbing, assuming that they would be all hydrating Spindrift beverage, I pulled out a Lagunitas IPA. It's a little too early for that, I'm going to be honest. Not the worst idea, but it's dehydrating and we're going to Arrakis where it's absolutely critical to stay hydrated. So we've reset back to Spindrift. What's fair vacation time? I don't know, Casual. That's an excellent question. I know, Captain BZ. They're popping up. It would be nice if more arcades threw some more in. So hopefully as the game gets a little more popularity and a little more exposure, which is what we're trying to do here, you'll start seeing some more pop up, which would be cool. And if you do and you play it, you should send me a DM and be like, your work sucks, Jeff. I hate you. It's fair. It's fair. It was not your cup of tea. What was not fun about QuakeCon? Dr. John, hey, what's going on, man? Shout out to one of the arcades that, speaking of arcades that have a Dune, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You must have kids. One dad to another. You know what it's like having to get up at ass o'clock. Thank you, Captain BZ. I appreciate that. I love a nice positive world that we live in here. Anyways, today's objective is to get to the wizard mode. We tried to do it yesterday. As many of you know or may not know, I had an eye infection, which super sucked. Don't get an eye infection. It's not fun. No, it was not pink eye. Maybe it was poop related. I don't know. Wash your hands. I'm always down for constructive criticism. But yeah, so we're going to do it. We're going to try to get the D and the U and the N and the E. What's that spell, everybody? Star Wars. Wait.
What's that spell, everybody? Star Wars.
Yes, I have modified the scoop sound. This was a while. This was like maybe a month ago in the August update to hybridize it with the kind of like that one iconic little sound that was in there. So it's in a middle place now. Super spinners are in. We hit a super spinner yesterday. It was very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. What's up, Splickety Lit? Great name. Love it. Yeah, it's time to get nude. Dune. Dang it. Boom. Let's hit that button. Oh, I should get my gloves on. I've been playing a lot more pinball. I'm trying to get to the wizard mode in Jaws. Spoilers, no success. Yeah, what other words can we spell? Undi. I'm putting the glove on wrong. Left on the right. Dune party. Yeah. I can't believe it's Monday. Does it feel like a Monday for you guys? Guys and gals, kind of feels like a Monday here. Not so bad though. Let's see. Kids are up 4:35 a.m. every day. Yes, that is the problem with kids. They love to get up early. Just not my life. Games and I are in a weird relationship stuff. I don't play a lot of, I don't play. Well, that's probably not good. I'm guessing that's because I've had some weird issues since I put the HDMI splitter in there. I may have to just go single out and give out the regular video output. Anyways, damn it, it scrolled too much now. Yeah, peace out. Reboot your game, apparently. What did he say? I want to know more about QuakeCon. I've never been to a con of video game related stuff. Yeah, I don't play CS Source or CS2 or any of that. And Valve doesn't make any games. Although I guess QuakeCon's id software, huh? Please shower and use DEO. That sucks. If you have to make a notification that your entire con is going to be stinky, that's not so good. All right, let's clear that ball.
Akties subscribe. Wyskajta
Wow, we're doing all the cool stuff. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got that award working. That our gift sub award is that ridiculous bling bing bong bong sound, which I totally love. And of course, we got Sub Guy. Welcome to Call the Pinball. You've just been indoctrinated by Jay Biscuity, the sub the sub fairy. We were calling her sub mommy, but it's just wrong. All right.
We are losing water.
We are losing water. Let's play again. Hopefully, I'm guessing it's a power-related issue, but I hope that I hope we don't reboot again. That'll be weird if we do. Let's not. All right. Callouts are in if you aren't aware of that. Boom. That's one way to start. Hell yeah.
You can see the spice in the air.
All right. So to get to the wizard mode, we need to spell Dune. And how do you spell Dune? Well, that's a good question. I actually only know a few ways. Hopefully, we can figure out the rest of them. Destroying harvesters is one of them. Completing prophecies is another. I believe getting super jackpots will do it. And if you know any other ways, tell your boy, because I need to know. I would like to know all of them so that we can actually do it, because we're doing it right now. Hey, Laser Loss is in here. Holy shit, man. We got some streamer legendariness hanging out. What's up, dude? Welcome. We're doing it. Are you going to Papa, Laser? I would assume so. Precision flippers, yes, I did put precision flippers in here. I had over-tightened my left one and it was not holding so much, so I decided that I was going to try them out because I wanted to see if they were worth it, and I figured this was a good game to try it out on. I saw somebody's post on Reddit, the most horrible place on the internet, and they had a really excellent one that had blue rubbers on the gold flippers, and it looked really cool. So here we are, we did it. They're interesting. I don't know if I would say they're a necessary upgrade, but they're fun. That's dope. Laser's going to be at Papa. I'm definitely going to be watching. If you're not watching Papa, you absolutely should. I believe, again, it's this year. It's for LFS remembrance as well as advocacy for suicide charities. So that's good. If there wasn't already a good reason to watch some pinball, you should fucking be watching it because it's for a good cause. GC says the precision flippers are big on labyrinth machines. Yeah, a lot of people don't really love the Williams flippers that are on the Barrels machines. I don't have a problem with them. I think that they flip just fine. These don't flip better, they just flip differently for me. But again, I have been dialing them in. One thing I do appreciate on the Barrels machines is that you can adjust the power for them in very specific ways. So there's a kind of like how many milliseconds that the flipper discharges for, and then in addition to that, you can tweak it to the power output when it finishes its cycle. A lot of people think that the percentage number on there represents how much percentage of power it's putting into it, and that's not entirely correct. So it's phrased a little funny, but the way that the Williams flippers handles their powered stuff is also a little funky. So, all right. In any event, we got one D, man. We're getting the D right now. Love it. Love getting the D. That's not the D I want. You finally updated my Pindigo account. What's a Pindigo account? Yeah, that right spinner, man. You can really hit it, but it is hard to get in there.
For any size drain problem.
I see we're starting with the trolls. Who is that? Oh, poor dog, you son of a bitch. They're Williams flippers. If you played any game with Williams flippers, which is like pretty much anything over the last 30 fucking years, then you're familiar with the hardware. Suck off. All right, here we go. That is a spinner rep. That thing's gonna spin for fucking ever. It's still going. Dang. All right. Let's see. Are there other new sounds that I put in here recently?
We live to see another day.
Some of you may not have heard the Sandwalk sound. There is a new music cue for the credits board. This is all in the August update. We are not running beta code right now. Many of you haven't heard the jackpot sound. There's the new Bene Gesserit graphic, as well as the creepy voice call out that I did. Oh! All right. Holy shit. We're in Super Spinner. Awesome. It sounds like what qualifies Super Spinner is getting a Bene Gesserit award. I don't know if it's a timer thing or not. That is a new rule that Eric put in, and I'm not exactly sure what qualifies it. But you can tell it's a Super Spinner because it sounds fucking loud as shit in a good way. Honestly, it's kind of got like a machine gun vibe to it, but like in a cool way. Oh. We're blessed. What could possibly go wrong? Let's get that DP multi-ball. Given the Benny only lasts the rest of the day. There you go. Amazing. Captain, thank you very much for that. So what he means is when you complete a day or night cycle, it lights the Bene Gesserit award shot, which is this left ramp over here. It'll be purple. When it's lit, you pop it. Gives you a Bene Gesserit award. Some of them are really good. You can get like more total spice, more total water. There's all sorts of little stuff in the ladder potential award for it. And then apparently it gives you a fucking Super Spinner, which is amazing. Which means you could rip the shit out of it. Do you know what the value change on that is, John? By the way, shout out to fucking Australia for hanging out on the stream at fucking ass o'clock. Shit. You can get your jackpot up to a triple jackpot in this state by making the worm go all the way to the side. Like that. And then cashing it in. Everybody loves... I don't know why I'm so used to playing fucking Jaws. I'm hitting the fucking... Oh, what a waste of a 2x playfield. Oh my god, that sucks ass! The way the 2x playfield works is when you trigger your thumper, it initiates a 2x playfield, but if you hit the worm shot like I did, it ends it. So you kind of want to just save it for when you really, really need it. What's up, Jason? Hey, Brassley, what's going on, man? Hey, what's the fucking game this week? Let's blow up that fucking ornithopter. What are we playing? What's on the Pinball Effects agenda? What saith the Brassley gods? Nope. Fuck off. Ass o'clock. Butt stuff. Anyways, Jason, what's going on? Good to see the YouTube peeps. There's no podcast this Tuesday. Tuesday was going to be and will be coming up. Eric from, Ryan, not Eric. I can't talk right now. Ryan from fucking Pinball Map. So we're going to talk about Pinball Map. It's a resource you probably use, and you probably don't know who made it. And Ryan is in my league, so we're going to talk to him about it. Yeah, it does play pretty good. It's a little mean, but most of the effects tables are pretty mean. God damn it, what's his face shows up? Nuclear Black shows up. He's pretty well versed in the pinball effects and knows which games are harder than their real compatriots. So, Faklar. All right, what are we doing? I need to scroll up, man. You guys are chatting so much. Probably should make the font tinier. Effects is TNG. Well, if I am not able to put up a good score on TNG on Pinball Effects after playing it for like a month, I would be super fucking sad. But, you know, it's me. So, life. Precision bushings give much more consistent shots on Labyrinth. I've heard Labyrinth I've played it a handful of times. It's more of a stop and go game. Accuracy is really important, so I totally get it. There is a lot of slop in the Williams bushings. So what Jason's talking about, if you're not familiar with this, let's see if I have my old plastic ones. Did I put them in the box? Stand by. Let's see if I put them in the game. Hold on. Huh. They are not. I don't know where I put them. Anyways, all right. So, well, a bushing, flipper mechanics. Let's talk about that. So the flipper is a plastic bat or metal bat, in this case, aluminum, that has a metal shaft attached to it. So when it goes down through the playfield, they just drill a giant, well, not giant, they drill a hole through the playfield in order for it to go into it. But you can't just have the metal rod rubbing on the wood. It would just cause wear and tear or whatnot. So there's a bushing. What's a bushing? It's basically like a tube that fastens to the bottom of the playfield. Here, let's give some visuals here. It's like a tube that fastens to the bottom of the playfield, and it screws into the bottom of the playfield so that the flipper bat, when it rotates or causes friction on it, it rubs on the inside of the bushing instead. They're plastic by default. The Williams ones are plastic. However, the ones that come with the precision flippers are milled aluminum, and they have like almost no tolerance. So you're supposed to put like a little tiny bit of oil in that just so that there's something to lubricate it, which generally you would not want to do. Don't lubricate your games. That's dumb. You can lubricate your spinners, and you should. I highly recommend it. I use Hops number 9. It's a gun lubricant, and it does an amazing job at making your spinners go crazy. A lot of people love, what's the super grease or super something? I forget what Carl uses, but that stuff's good too. Pretty much anything that makes your spinners go wee is good. Although now that spinners are all Optos, it's almost irrelevant. Super lube, that's the stuff. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Yes, everybody. No, do not use graphite. That is ridiculous. Don't use powdered graphite. You're going to get powdered shit all over your playfield, and it's going to grind into it with the balls. Don't listen to him. Unless it's liquid. Don't do that. That's bad. Anyways, and the gong. You like the gong of Gongdor? Boing. Any event. Boop. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Raymond? Good to see you. Raymond, didn't you win league last night? Or the tournament at 82? I think you did. If you didn't, I apologize to whoever actually won it, but shout out to Raymond. One of the best players in LA. I keep telling him to come on the stream, but he doesn't want to. But I think I'm going to convince him anyways. You're right. Let's play some pinball. Apparently they've upgraded their coil stops too, because people got tired of fucking replacing their broken ass coil stops. Let's see, what else is interesting in the news of pinball right now? This one's kind of cool, I guess, depending on how you feel about it. So many of you know that I have had some beef with JJP recently because their social media told me to reach out to them, and then fucking ghosted me. Like, they told me to reach out to them, I did it, and then they didn't respond. Well, 2 months later, and a second message of me telling them that I'm not going to cover their games anymore, they reached out, and their social media team reached out apologizing, saying that they had fired their previous social media team, and that's why there was no response. And then about an hour later, I got an email from Jack, and kind of buried the hatchet. So Jack is going to get somebody on the stream for us to speak to. I have made 3 requests of people that I want to talk to from JJP. As many of you do know, JJP is not my favorite manufacturer of games, not because I have anything against them really as a company. I just kind of don't really enjoy playing a lot of their games. With 2 exceptions. I like, this is going to be controversial, I like Avatar, not the IP, but I like the game a lot. And I like Elton John. I think those are 2 really great games. So I have requested Jean, oh my God, I can't remember his name. I've requested essentially 2 of the graphic artists that do their animations, because I think that stuff's really interesting and some of JJP's best stuff. And I've requested somebody from their engineering team, because I think that JJP has Jean-Luc Picard, pretty close. And I've requested somebody from their engineering team, which is, I think JJP really shines with some of their more interesting engineering mechanics. And so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about their reliability and stuff, but we'll see. I don't know who is going to be available or who is going to want to actually be on camera. Talking to people live is not exactly everybody's cup of tea. Since we don't do our podcast pre-recorded, it opens a can of worms for, I don't know, a lot of companies who are afraid to have questions asked of them. But, you know, I don't roll that way. So when I have it booked and scheduled, I'll let everybody know and try to update the schedule. And yeah, hopefully you'll join me and we'll talk to JJP and fucking talk about, I don't know, pinball stuff. Because that's what we do. Talk about pinball stuff. Yeah, Raymond, I know you don't like Avatar, but you and I don't agree on a lot of pinball-related stuff. Yeah, you're talking about Dune, I'm assuming, right? So that's a very interesting question. I was also concerned that some of the, wear and tear would be on here, but I haven't seen any issue. There is a grid of Mylar that is very expertly hidden around the scoop. It's like a plus of Mylar. So there is protection on there, as well as the clear coat kind of going down in the side. One thing I have noticed is that you should check your balls, the initial balls that they come with. When they come off the pop bumper and hit into the scoop, the scoop has fairly sharp edges on it, so they can kind of scratch up the edge of the balls. That goes away after a little bit, but I would basically kind of burn in your game with a couple of 100 plays, or maybe 200-300 plays or whatever, and then replace the balls. Because at that point, the scoop's going to have enough dents on the sides that would have been sharp that it won't be an issue anymore. But yeah, all the magnets have Mylar on top of it to prevent any kind of chipping or anything. So, Barrels took the time to put down Mylar where any issues would be. You're not looking at a D&D where you're going to fucking have playfield delamination on your scoop. By the way, if anybody wants a D&D LE, I know one that's for sale. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, pixelated. I'm not sure. A lot of companies don't like the fuck it, we'll do it live, but I do. It keeps it authentic, man. You can't dodge shit when it's live, or if you do, it's pretty obvious. So, cheap. Nice. Oh my God, Jason, I'm so stoked for you. Thank you, man. I'm glad you do. I really appreciate that. And I truly mean that, man. I mean, this was essentially my first real dive into pinball sound design. So, I've learned a lot about what things do and don't work. But, I really love it.
Shoot the ball! Shoot the ball!
Dude, that's awesome. I'm going to screenshot that and send it to David. So, all right. Let's get into wizard mode. The entire objective of this stream, training. There is a new ball save sound there. The Horn of Gondor wasn't loved by all. However, the Horn of Gondor is returning on multi-ball modes. I'm sorry, for Desert Power multi-ball. Currently, that's the discussion. Because there's been some people that love it, and I love it. It's the Horn of Gondor. That's how you know that your ball's coming back with style. You know what I mean? All right, this is, what is this? This is rescue. So rescue, you need to hit 2 drops, 2 stand-ups, or 1, I guess. Maybe they made that easier. You hit 1 stand-up, and you set up the scoop to put people in the ornithopter to get the fuck out. Come on. Yeah. Then you gotta hit the worm to get the fuck out of there. So you hit the stand-ups to get your homies, you put them in the scoop to get them on the ornithopter, and then you run away from the worm, like that. Bye, worm. Damn the spice. Same. Because we care about people. All right, now we're gonna continue for more rewards. The reason that we do that is because we're an idiot, because we're trying to get to the wizard mode. But it gives you perks, man. Boy, does it give you perks. And the perks are totally worth it. Well, that's the increased power for that flipper. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you saw that, but we just sent the ball to fucking Shia Halud's hometown in space. God damn it. Yes, Blasters. I worked on the sound design for this. I did all the sound design for this. Adrian did the music, and Eric programmed it. There's a lot of talented people that were involved in this. Sculpts, art people. Johnny Crap did the art. Yeah, we really sent that thing into the orbit, right? Woo, see ya. God damn this. Or shit. We're still sitting at D. Anyways, if you're just tuning in, you're wondering what we're doing, we're playing shitty pinball, and on top of that, we're going to try to get to the wizard mode in Dune, which is in Dune now. That's right, you can get to a wizard mode. Battle of Arrakis is in the game. I'm sorry, Battle of Arrakeen, which is, I guess, the, proper term for Arrakis. Maybe somebody who's got more Dune knowledge than me. Am I not in focus? What's going on here? Close enough.
Fight with us.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Space. Oh, that was almost it. There's 2 secret skill shots that I'm aware of. I'm sure I could ask Eric where the other ones are. But if you were trying to do cool things, there are 2 things you can do. 1, if you plunge and get the out lane, you will get an automatic sand snort, which is the left out lane ball save. Excellent thing. Secondly, if you plunge and get it up to this flipper and shoot the back cave up there, not the ramp, but the one behind it. Thank you, Silver Iron. Now I know. Arrakeen's the capital. That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, if you shoot it behind that ramp, it will give you double collection speed for spinners, which is huge. basically one big spinner rip will fill up every shot to be 10 of whatever resource that you're currently on. Which if you're in nighttime, you collect spice or water, and if you're in daytime, you collect spice. All right, let's... No! Anus! Okay, well, now that we know how to get the super spinner, you can hear the new super spinner sound. That's the regular spinner, one of the 4 regular spinner sounds. There's different ones for day and night, and there's different ones for... we can't get Benny Gesserit. Also, you'll notice that if you look at the upper left orbit right now, you can see that the lights are in both colors. That's because the resource is persistent when you go through a day-night cycle. So you can have a combination of resources on a shot. So, for example, there is 1 spice and 4 water on the... Don't you fucking put my butt, ass, anus, and shit in my butt.
There is 1 spice and 4 water on the... Don't you fucking put my butt, ass, anus, and shit in my butt.
Yep. That run not gonna work. It's done.
So it's done.
The story behind the slow-mo cutaways, there's not really a story to it. It's, what did I do? I had set up the replay buffer, and then I noticed there was a slider for it. And then I had cranked it down to half speed, and then when I did a first replay, it was just obviously pitched down because it doesn't do any time warping or anything. It just resamples it, so it plays it slower. And I thought it was funny. So that's like a thing. That's my thing. You can hear me say stuff like, fuck potatoes, because I'm never going to get to Valinor.
Fuck potatoes, because I'm never going to get to Valinor.
The other reason that I do it, which is nice, is because the camera records the playfield at 60 hertz so that I can make sure that the accurate. Speaking of slow-mo. Yes, Jeff, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's enough, me. That guy, so annoying.
Yes, Jeff, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's enough, me.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball, blah, blah, blah. I got to get through my story. The other benefit of doing it, because I recorded it at a higher frame rate for the playfield, is that I can see what's happening in slow-mo fairly smooth. So if something cool happens, it will be an accentuated moment. For example, if I had decided to clip it when we had that air ball, we could see a little bit of what's going on. Although, yes, that's Tub Guy. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball. The Cult of Pinball loves clean followers, and Tub Guy is the guy for the disciple of the Great Pyramid, who's the God of Pinball. He gave you a bath. Welcome to the cult. Thank you for the follow. Really, I appreciate it. So the camera doesn't pick a lot of air balls up from the top. It just doesn't because of the perspective. All right, enough gib-gab. Let's play some pinball.
Arrakis, a world of peril.
All right, so you always start with the lit harvester, and if you're smart, you should plunge for it so that you can actually, like, I don't know, start the process of getting D letters. Son of a. Another shot that is underutilized, I've noticed some people playing Dune, is the Fedaykin multi-ball shot, which is the shot right there that we just hit. Not only does it's an add-a-ball for Get Hobbit. Wow, you're like the only person I know that prefers Hobbit over Lord of the Rings. Are you kidding me? When you spell Dune, you get to Battle of Arrakis, which is the first wizard mode that is in the game. And we are going to show it off because it's got a bunch of cool stuff in it. Eric and I put a bunch of these muffled explosion sound effects in it, which sync to light shows that he did of little explosions that go around the field, like little fireworks. And it's cool. It goes neat with the video footage that's playing. You know, the lights get dim. It's just neat. It's a fun, chill little moment. Oh my God. No. All right. Can we please? Gotta blow this thing up. Oh. And I want to show it to you, but I like working for it, you know? Like, I feel like a wizard mode shouldn't be just cheated to get to. Unless you have it set up as a challenge mode so that, like, new players can do it. Like, that's legit. That's no problem. I dig that. That's Sandwalker combo. That was in the 6.18 or 6.19 update. The Sandwalker combo, boom, get fucked. Sandwalker combo, I explained last time, any shot that sets up on the left flipper will light the side ramp with an orange light. If you hit it, it will then light the in lane, and then you hit the main scoop. Nah, we got the sacrifice, but we didn't. Okay, you can see we've been awarded a Dune letter, get a D. New sound effect coming for that soon in the next update. Then Sandwalker combo, right? So then if you complete by hitting the, ooh, hey now. Okay. Hit the side ramp, you get the in lane, you hit the scoop, you're awarded the Sandwalker combo jackpot. It is kind of a measly amount of points, but they do add up. God damn it, that's the second crash we've had. Bummer. This is, I believe that this is related to power draw from the HDMI hybridization that I have in there. Because before I put the splitter in, I haven't had it reboot. So I'm gonna have to send a clip of this to Eric, but yeah, that sucks. Because I want to be able to see the screen. I get that you want to, but if I send it direct out and don't have the HDMI splitter in there, then I can't see it. Let's see, what else could I do? I can get a longer cable and run the power for the HDMI splitter off of the power supply on the ground instead of the board. I bet that would help. Gotta throw some D's on that. All right.
The desert will test you. The spice will guide you.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Vestface. I appreciate it. Raymond, thank you for stopping by. Again, everybody, check out Raymond playing pinball. He streams sometimes. He's the Xenotilt fucking master. He holds 2 first place on 2 of the modes of Xenotilt. So you should absolutely go check him out. He's also a fantastic pinball player. Just a swell dude. And yeah, deserves your viewership if you want to see him absolutely blow the shit out of that game. As opposed to me, where I'm absolutely sucking a big fat fucking Dune cock right now. Yeah, that's probably gonna get clipped. Anyways, thank you so much for the follow, Vestface. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the cult of pinball. Yes, Stitch, that's such appropriate right now. Here we go. And hot dog.
What are you doing?
Look at it roll around. Isn't it cute? LEDs pull from a different power source. They have their separate board. This is just the fast system. So that I don't think that's the issue. I honestly don't know. We played the shit out of this, so I don't know if any of you saw Tara Strong and David Key. I forget his last name or how to pronounce it. Kay. They're both legendary voiceover actors. That's his voice on here. So they did both the voiceover characters on the game, and they both came here to play. And we played this for hours and hours and hours and didn't have an issue. So I'm wondering what I did that changed things that is causing this problem. But I don't know. We'll see. Tara's known for, like, I don't know, Powerpuff Girls, all sorts of stuff, and David's done like Megatron and other Transformery stuff. But yeah, they're really excellent voiceover talents, and
Fight with us.
that's their voices. But the point of that was we played the shit out of it, and we didn't have any problems. So I'm glad. All right.
Night at last.
I would blame it on beta code, but I'm not running beta code right now. I'm running 8.1, which is the available code to anybody who currently has Dune. So if you like what you're hearing and stuff, all right, we're going to have super spinners in a second. Get ready. We completed a day-night cycle. We got a Benny Jester reward. That means the super spinners are going to be super until the end of the day-night cycle, which is smart because if you hit us... Come on. Any lit spinner is a super spinner, I should specify. Ooh, hey now. Give me control. Oh, that one's not lit. Maybe that's not the rule. Damn it, John, you lied to me. Shit, fuck. What's up, Taylor? Good to see you, my dude. Welcome. Playing Dune, trying to get to the wizard mode. Sucking big Dune cocks. I don't know if you were here for that, but yeah. New bonus sound, by the way. This is horseshit. We're restarting this. Don't tell anybody I did that. Don't do it! Awesome, Pindy Jen. That's awesome. Where did you play it out of curiosity? What arcade? Or was it a private owner? Oof, I just remembered to get that shot right at the last second.
If you die.
Right.
Shoot those Harkonnen troops.
The first Harvester is just comedically easy, is what I was going to say. As it is, it's got like 1 health. There's no people you got to murder. So the Harvesters get progressively harder, but pretty substantially in terms of the objectives that you need to do it. Buffalo, New York, awesome. I'm glad to hear that they're up there. I know a lot of personal collectors are being told that the distributors are going to have it sent to them in September, which is right around the corner. So I'm glad to hear that. If you were waiting on a Dune, they're coming, from what I hear. And yeah, I hope you dig it. It's fun. It's definitely, the layout feels different than other games, for sure. But man, oh man, when you get the like absolute flow going, the spice extends consciousness for sure. Yeah, there you go. And okay, we gotta blow this fucking Harvester up. Oh, that was such a risky flip. Why did I do that? So options right now, since I'm not hitting that shot very well, you could lock in a drain. No, you could lock in a second las gun, right? So you can either destroy the Harvester by hitting the shot once it's blinking yellow, or you can use a las gun, which will open up 2 other shots for it, which are both the right orbit or the ramp shot, inner ramp. I don't know what would you call this ramp right here? Other pinball people. What would you, oops, that one. What would you call that ramp emotionally? Yeah, boots. Me too, man. Dune needs to be on more places so people can play it. We had a few grumpy people about it when it first came out. And, you know, some valid opinions. But that ain't the same game. So people need to play this one. All right. Boom. Get another lock. Side ramp. All right, we'll call it side ramp. I like that. Problem is that ramp's on the side, you know? Crosstown. All right, Borg Dog, for you. So if you hit the crosstown ramp, oh, this is my favorite mode. So check it out. Every time I hit a switch, it's going to do a Holtzman shield at the location of that switch. So if I hit a switch over, like up there, it does that one. If I hit a switch, let's see if I can hit one on this side. I'm just hitting these ramps galore right now. Oh my God. Okay, so you can, son of a bitch. Well, you saw when it happened here, it did a Holtzman shield pulse there. It looks really fucking cool in person. But every switch triggers a Holtzman pulse at different locations along the HAL lighting, and it looks neat. It looks super fucking cool. Definitely my favorite. That one and the, what is it, Escape or Ride? No, not Ride. The one where you're in the Ornithopter. That one has new video on the lower screen of the Ornithopter escaping and then getting lost in the dust storm if you choose to do the second phase of it. So, yeah, it's cool. Okay. Did we start Fedaykin? Or is that another oopsies? You know what? I know why I did that. That's because I started the game when there was a ball locked in it because I restarted it. Put it on the note list. I gotta let my Eric know. Okay, come here. No!
That's enough!
There you go, new callouts and new font. No, come on, I put the debounce up to 3! Don't fuck me over! We're good. We're good. Everything is cool. Nothing is fucked. Good thing I don't need to go cross town right now. All right, sandwalk value up mill. All right, so that's the first shot, that's the second, and that is, dang it, that was almost the third. So that was going to be the sandwalk combo. You know you've got it successfully because it does a nice little tribal drum jam. Oh, get up there. Oh! Thank you for the follow and or sub. What do we got? Oh, it's a resub. What's up, Rex? Good to see you, my dude. Hopefully that answered your questions earlier regarding audio stuff. Cool. Okay. So that can time out because your water runs out. Your water also represents how much jackpot you get. Yeah, no worries, man. Are you kidding? I would love to have a dope audio setup like that for my pin room. We got speakers, but they're not hooked up to all the pins like that. I think what you're doing is cool. They're different, Taylor. I wouldn't say they're like a necessary upgrade. They are more precise, but the power pulse on them is so different because of like the non-wasted, that's a jackpot, because of the not wasted kind of like mechanical momentum on it. The ones that I have are the keyed, I got the keyed ones. They're not the ones that are tightened in. They have like a half moon shape so that there is no potential loss of kinetic power or whatever. No. All right, no. Okay, we got us an extra las gun. We did complete our jackpot. However, we did not get to super jackpot stage. Unfortunate. Super jackpot, once you get the 3 jackpots that are on the table. Get over here. Once you get the 3 jackpots that are on the table, you lock one in the power field, or the desert power field, and then you kind of mash it to lower a health bar on the screen, and then there's a super jackpot shot that you get that gives you big O points. Big O points, not to be confused with small O points, or gets you some big O points. All right, let's get the Penny Jesuit Award. Penny Jesuit Award, that's the Inspector Gadget Benny Gesserit, which lesser known Benny Gesserit for sure. Penny Gesserit is probably the most powerful of the Benny Gesserits. Don't do that. Oh my God. Anyway, so this shot, you know how many you need to make because of how many blinky oranges are on it. And if you do, come on, give me the ball. You cannot run the Fedaykin multi-ball during prophecies. You do get a ball save. Thank God.
This one lives multiple lives.
This is one of the harder modes. I would not pick this in tournament, personally. It's just kind of hard to beat his ass. You gotta hit the flashing shots to kind of like teach him a lesson. You know, Jamis is kind of a jerk. Like, just believe me, bro. Like, I'm here for the people. No. Fuck you, Jamis. Fuck you.
I'm here for the people. No. Fuck you, Jamis. Fuck me, bro. Like I'm here.
Pendy Jen, I just want you to know that I appreciate your joke. So it's a good joke. Dig it. This one is the whole assembly. I do have, people have noticed when I played Lord of the Rings that there are precision flippers on top, but the bushings are the plastic ones, so it's kind of irrelevant. It only simplifies aligning the flipper because you can use the Allen hex, whatever fucking hole, to adjust the flipper angle and then tighten it down. I don't know why I moved my hands down there. You can't see me. So that's fun on Lord of the Rings. But the bushing is still plastic, so it doesn't really affect the quality of the flip at all. It's just for alignment convenience. This one does have the aluminum bushings. This one, these guys have the aluminum bushings in them. And it really does change the amount of power pull. So like I have my power settings at like almost half of what the original send is. And they're still stronger than the default flippers. So I guess if you're interested in the longevity of your coils, if this is home use, it would be silly. It makes no sense. But, you know, for an arcade operator, I don't know if dropping, you know, these are expensive. They cost like, the whole package is like $300 or $400, depending on if you get, you know, all 3 flippers or not. And if you go with the keyed ones or not. However, you're running your flippers at such a small fractional amount of power in order to get the same amount of gameplay out of it. Like, I don't know if the wear and tear that it is preventing would be marginal enough to make up for that. I would have to ask an operator owner. It's just because there's a lot of not tolerance in it. So like there's wiggle room essentially between the bushing and the wiggle room in between the bushing and the actual shaft of the bat. So the energy of when the thing kicks in isn't fully transferred to the ball and bat. It just, some of it diverts to the actual wiggle room that is available around the shaft. So when you remove that from being a possibility, then, you know, you get 100% of that kinetic power transferred to your balls. Yeah, I said it. All right, we need to blow this fucking thing up. Whoa. Yeah, I'll take that log. So you can run Fennekin multi-ball during a harvester. And I believe you can run it during Desert Power multi-ball as well. And you can use Fennekin as an add-a-ball. So like, once it is fully primed, which we only need one more shot to do that. It's so much kinetic power on my balls, you have no idea. Okay, so there you can see we used the las gun to blow it up. So the neon blue shots are the las gun. You're given one at the beginning, and you get one by collecting triples of the 3-bank completion if it is set on. You're right. My bad. Oh, shut up. I didn't hit it that much. Oh my God. You know how much time you have to make this shot based on. Okay, there we go. We collected water for it. We need to hit this right now. We're not going to get it. Yes.
Let's go.
This is the timer, the line of the worm. So, yeah. It would, less maintenance would be nice, but it's still not going to change out maintenance on, like, I don't know, ball path cleaning. Like, you're still going to have to drain. Just got to drain.
There will be nothing.
But it would make your coils last longer. But coils take for fucking ever to burn out. I mean, I had a Grand Lizard that had the original coils in it from, Jesus Christ, was that game 82, 83, something like that? So, you know, those coils lasted a good 42 years or so. Anyways, yeah. We got 1D. What's up, Great Pyramid? Things are not looking good overall. And I just screwed up my fucking skill shot big time. Okay, we need to complete a day-night cycle. We have a prophecy available. Okay, so you can see Fennekin's available now. It's blinking like crazy. I just launched another ball into... Okay, so now it's going to turn off because we started a prophecy. This is rescue. This is good. This is like the easiest one you could possibly have. We need to complete 2 targets, which we just did. Now we need to hit the scoop. Like that. And then we need to hit the worm. Yeah, all the perks are in, but Bowen didn't want to have too much stacking for some reason. I think it was scoring-wise. Bowen Cairns, who many of you probably know, is one of the rules and mathematicians behind scoring stuff on here. Oh, look at that. There we go. That'll be a good clip. The old long ball call. All right, we're going to exit it. I'm not going to go for the perk. I know. Yeah, they make them substantially more accurate, for sure. Like, there's no... You get about a 5 or 10% kind of like wobble in power output with regular Williams flippers on any game that has Williams flippers. This is not a barrels thing. These are just Williams flippers. So by removing... And we're halfway there.
The life debt has been paid.
Suck it. Anyways, you are getting consistent power delivery to the flippers with the precision flipper systems. So, again, this is not an advertisement for them. I bought these. I don't think they're better. I just think they're different. But I wanted to know because they're a pinball product that's been around for quite a while, man, at least 10 or 15 years. That's correct, Rex. So, and Spooky has, I think, their own system as well. Like
Where did you go now?
For example, you can go on Pinside, or I'm sorry, you can go on Marco or Pinball Life or whatever and buy regular Williams, WM95 components and just throw them in here. They're the exact same. So like the linkages on the flippers, the bats, the fucking coils, like pretty much everything is a Williams component for the purpose of easy like replacement if needed. Which is crazy because new games generally don't need new coils and stuff like that. But if you need to do a flipper rebuild or whatever, it's easily available. You don't have to buy special components for it. Stern has their own linkage and their own stoppage. Their stopper is different. It's a different depth and a different kind of like size marginally. But it's a difference. You can't just fucking throw a Stern coil stop into a Bally game and expect it to fit. Okay. Let's start. Oh my God, how did that not register that? Okay, well that's good. Harvester Battle will give us a... Okay, so we have 2 Ornithopters. It's 16 health, so this is a lot more damage we need to do. So let's kill the homies. That shot should take care of all of the guys. If I can get this shot here, we'll start Federican. Nope, we fucked it up. Double fuck up. No. Okay, let's see if we can make the shot. God damn it. Why are you doing me like that? We need this shot. Yes! Okay, so this is going to start a 2-ball multi-ball with the potential of add a ball right now if I can make this shot. That was really lucky. Hell yeah. Okay, so now we're at a 3-ball. So we're running 3-ball in a Harvester level 2, which is great. Because now we can hold up one of these balls if we need to. We can also double drain and fuck Dune in the butt. That sucks ass. Super fucking ass. Anyways, so that's how you do add a ball, everybody. That's the second Ornithopter killed. I don't think we destroyed it in time. We ran out of water. So that's a good reason to collect water during nighttime cycles. That's one of the reasons I really love this game, is that the resource acquisition plays into the both scoring and timer system. So the 3 spinners on here aren't just for fucking, how do you subtract 2 balls? Like that. You just fuck up. There's the prophecies. Hey, what's up, Cammy? I'm going to read that in a second, Jason, but I want to take a look. I had something in the replay buffer that was cool. Oh, the long magnet grab. That's right. Here we go.
Mathematicians behind scoring stuff on
Yeah, Rex, if I was if there was an award for how quickly you could drain 2 balls, that would be the hurry up mode for it. All right, let's start big DP multi-ball. So you really want to, you can shoot the worm and just start it right now. Or if you want to make its jackpot worth more, you can, whoop. Oh, that was almost the backhand right there. Oh no. Woof. Damn it. It has to trigger a second switch in there. It cannot be just the one. It can be a wall switch. Usually it's pretty backhandable. I'm kind of fucking it up right now. Of course, I hit both the other ones. The other way to get in there is to go in, obviously, the front, but you can go in the back. Oh my God, if I hit both those fucking stand-ups again. If I brick that shot one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. It's a good thing there's no brick like reward for this crap. Don't play it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. I know one of you fucking dicks is gonna do it. Don't do it. Yeah, that's better. Hey! Okay, so now that we got that locked in, we have a timer running to mash the shit out of it to make it more valuable. Like that. So that was not a great one. We only got a little bit of movement on it. But you can see our jackpot is now, yeah, we're fucking flowing. I'm fucking flowing! I'm fucking flowing! All right, so it's blinking now, which means that we can no longer accrue value on that. So now we just need to shoot it to start. There's a power multi-ball. Oh, I almost had it. No! Oh, right. I'm glad we put that warning sound in. So Eric and I talked about adding that so new players wouldn't walk away after they drained. You have one opportunity. Damn it, man. I'm airballing into that plastic. I wonder why. Let's check that switch. It must be resisting. I was on the JBS show. I need to update that. So it's funny you mentioned that. So yeah, you can hybridize your system by either just getting the bats or just getting the bushings as an opportunity, you know? What's up, Armistat? Yeah, that's pro pinball tip right there. Armistat jumping in with the fucking excellent advice.
Oh, it's done.
All right, let's do one more. We're gonna give this stream series some longevity because I'm never gonna be able to get to the goddamn wizard mode. Thank you, Machazilla. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball. The Great Pyramid loves clean followers, and because of that, his disciple, Tub Guy, is gonna scrub you clean. Machazilla, Macho Man, you're gonna get your balls clean. Here he is, this Tub Guy. Him and his son, I hope, are cleaning you so that you are a polished member of the new Illuminati. Welcome. Math Man. What's up, Archimedes? Good to see you. No, we're fucking not getting anywhere near it. It sucks. Fuzzy Wonder, thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Oh my God, we got to do it again. It's bath time, everybody. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball. The Great Pyramid loves clean followers, and because of that, Tub Guy's going to scrub you clean. He got that loofah, sushi loofah. That's right. All the Illuminati in the chat are the ones who trigger these rewards. I don't do it. My hands are up here. Everybody knows the drill, man. When we get a new follower, we get a new sub. It's time to get clean. It's bath time. Enjoy your bath, bitch. Welcome to the cult. That's correct, Jason. We were talking about that earlier. So these flippers are running at like so much less power than the normal default setting. It's absolutely unbelievable. By like a landslide. I think it's like 60% secondary and 20 milliseconds or 18 by default. I think I have it at 12 or 14 milliseconds and 30 something percent power and stroke. So wild. We're not playing Kong. Why are you blowing me? Stop blowing me. We're not playing Kong. Stop it. Wrong reward. Who did that? Oh, Yoda. What's up, dude? Good to see you. All right. Any of the stand-ups, of course, there's the shot that I needed there. Any of the, thank you, ball save. Wait. Oh my God. Something else I've noticed, which is kind of weird, is that the amount of rebound you get from the rubbers is so much less with the precision flippers. So much so that I thought I was wrong. So when I put these in, when I put the new rubbers, I'm sorry, when I put the new flippers in, wow, hold a skull, man. Classic. Who's that? Oh, shit. You distracted me with the skull. Damn it. Excellent award. Man, double whammy. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you, Almighty Yogurt. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is fun, and we worked hard to make it really, really good at the end of the cycle here. Brian is on record saying that we're going to have code complete by end of September. I think it's definitely going to happen. So, here we go. What am I missing? Sign out. Thank you for the gift sub, man. I love that new award. It's so funny. Bing, 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 ba-bong, bing, 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 ba-bong. And also, thank you, System Glitch, for the new sub. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball. I think we got baths for it, but just in case, can someone give System Glitch another bath? Just in case. System Glitch might be a little extra dirty, and the Cult of Pinball needs to make sure that every new follower is spick and span. Otherwise, Tub Guy doesn't have a job. There it is. Man, I'm glad the stream delay isn't as bullshit as it normally is. All right, so we're gonna try to go for the secret skill shot again, which is up here. You gotta hit the upper curve shot there. So if you can plunge just enough, I almost hit it. It increases the amount of resources you can collect per spinner hit. So kind of a big deal. For reals. Yeah, that's right. Get nighttime on. Oh no! Ha! Thank you, Johnny Button. Appreciate the biddies. You are helping to cover the cost of my flight to Pinball Expo in fucking October, which I will be at, thanks to all of your generous contributions. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be there to fucking preach the good word of pinball. And check it out. I've never been to Pinball Expo. I'm pretty stoked. So, yeah. Looking forward to it. Yeah, this is not a game where we're getting to the wizard mode. We're definitely doing one more after this. Remember when I said that this was going to be the last one? I lied. All right. Theoretically, I don't know if it's just during daytime, but I think we're supposed to have super spinners. This was a new rule that was added fairly recently. That is not the super spinner. You would know the super spinners because they sound super. Those sound cool, but they don't sound super. I almost got the fucking Sandwalker combo. Oh well. Man, we're really filling up the water. Holy shit. Okay, so you can see every shot has 10 water now, which is the maximum that you can have. So hitting lit spinners now is essentially pointless because the value is completely locked in. But all you gotta do is hit one of these shots once and we'll cash it in. What's up, Dankenstein? Where can I find this table? Well, that's a good question. You can use Yield Pinball Map to find some. I know that a number of private collectors have theirs, and theirs is working on getting more tables to locations so that people can play them. But yeah, where are you located?
Put your hand in the box.
Texas has a good number. Someone in Buffalo, New York has them. We talked about that. Come on. So this is probably one of the more interesting features on this game. It is a one-handed mode after you drain in the out lane as a single chance to get your ball back. And you have to hit the blinking purple shot, hit that there. Like that. And then you successfully get your ball back. Look at that. It's a ball save that you have to work for. Whereas the sand snork, which you can get by hitting the 3-bank right there, which we got lit instantly from a single rake. Damn it, I was like, perfect. I can actually describe this moment because we just made it happen. Normally, all you would have to do is hit this left ramp here and it will load you a free ball that you don't have to fucking put your hand on. It is in the Bay Area. Rewind has one. Or check out Adam at Rewind. You can buy a Dune at Rewind as well, but you can certainly play one over there. I'm doing good, McLean. It's good to see you. What's up? Welcome. We're probably wrapping up. I said one more because we played like absolute worm poo. It's the best Dune joke I could come up with. Don't hate. All right. Things are looking up. Maybe this is going to be a blessed ball because we got a little match. Yeah. See, Signout's OG. He knows what's up. I say one more game and we end up playing like 3 or 4 more because they're not good. Let me have a hydrating beverage on our new journey on this set of 3 balls to Arrakis. That's not right. Someone's a big dick. Ah, it's Miss Diggle.
What are you doing?
Thanks, Miss Diggle. Mrs. Diggle. Forgot, that's the wrong letter there. Mrs. Diggle's gonna be really mad at me.
Forgot that's the wrong letter there. Mrs. Diggle's gonna be really mad at me.
Fucking clip that shit. All right. By the way, everybody, I'll be sleeping on the sofa tonight. So if you would like to see another stream, let me know. I'll have time. Here we go. All right, we got our... Okay, fucking awesome. We lit the sand snork just as intended. Ah, awesome. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So you can't see it because someone blessed the shit out of it, but we've now loaded a sand snork. So the sand snork is better than the regular snork for like a million reasons. Primarily because you don't have to do the one-handed thing. You can. Hey, what's up, Pagini? Good to see you, man. The lurkers are coming out in droves saying, hey. Some of the old school peeps. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I hope you're doing well. I'm not. I'm draining balls. That sand snork. You don't get it back for draining down the middle. You got to drain down the side. Get you a fiddle.
For draining down the middle, you gotta drain down the side. Get you a fiddle.
Yeah, man. I'm really good at draining balls. You know, you just get me on here, I'll hit it a few times, and like I can drain balls all day. You know, I'm really good at draining 2 balls usually. I kind of play around with the 3rd one depending on how good we're playing. But like, I'll just fucking hit it a bunch, drain the shit out of those balls, and you know, sometimes if I get a good score, I'll walk away happy, satisfied. Awesome, man. Thank you. I really hope you enjoy it. A lot of people are getting Dune over the next couple of weeks, so I have a feeling that my DM box is going to be filled with either a lot of fan mail or a lot of hate mail. Which is already filled with that, so who cares? Let's do it.
That is a skill shot.
All right. That is the easiest skill shot to get. It will give you a essentially free harvester start if you are on ball 1. Whereas if you aren't, it just gives you a little extra ball save, and I believe 10 million points. I forget what the other whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm jury's still out. I think I would need to put them on a few other games to like really understand if they're good or bad, and I don't really want to pay for them for that. So I don't know. If they sent them to me, I would do it, but I don't know. I don't really have. Nobody sends me shit, so I can't. It's too expensive for me to find out if they're worth it, and I think that's probably one of the problems with their product to begin with. I will say, if we're going to talk about their products that don't cost a shit ton and are awesome, I do have their precision spinner for Jaws, and I do think that that's a necessary upgrade. It makes that shot infinitely more satisfying on every level. It's really cool. The installation is a little tricky because you do have to remove 2 rivets off of the main spinner, which if you don't have a small belt sander, makes it a little sus. You got to work for it to do it safely. But it's worth it. I think that's like fucking legit. The upper wheel is easier to install, especially if you get a mod like the fat wheel. I didn't need to do that. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, Holtzman shield. Okay, watch. Every time I hit a target, I'm going to record this. Hopefully. So like pop bumper, any switch that's like a stand-up or don't do it. Don't screw me. Wow, how the fuck is that one danger? Are you kidding me? Wow. Anyways, the Holtzman lights, they look freaking cool. They look really neat. Oh, that's so good. That's gonna get us. Okay, so you gotta, for train, you have to hit the power field with the captive ball kinetically to get enough spins to light these shots. So once these are lit, you hit it, and you complete your training. Pretty good. I forget what the perk is. We're gonna go for it. I know. But Jeff, we're gonna go for the other thing. I want to hear it. We gotta bash him more. We gotta show Gurney that we got our metal. Show him what we're made of. This will also be good because I don't know if you can get a second letter by completing this. I think you just get the perk, but we'll find out. Hey, what's up, Zaron? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm talking about the reel, not the spinner. The reel's awesome. It's an opto. You can spin that shit all day. I'm talking about the flat circular reel on the lower playfield and the upper playfield if you have a premium or an LE. Oh, sweet. You got him to upgrade it. Thank you. Awesome. There you go, man. I paid him to come in here and say that. Thanks, Darren. Send me your Venmo. I'll send you the cash. No, that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. It's a night and day difference. Get it?
That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. It's a night and day difference. Get it?
So Silver Ion, it's so funny. Did you get the replacement? It's incredible. It's such an important upgrade. Well, if you got the precision one, you wouldn't have that. Although apparently they're sold out according to Rex. So Silver Ion, it's so funny that you said that. Somebody asked me on the stream the other day, what game is this like? And I was stumbling for it. I was like, maybe Frankenstein because you've got the shot with the pop bumpers on the left. Somebody else said Iron Maiden. And I went and looked at Iron Maiden because we went to a birthday party this weekend and they had one. And dude, it's like very much like this entire section over here is very similar to Iron Maiden. Like there's some similarities. So if you like the way the left half of Iron Maiden flows and a little bit of like how D&D flows, it's like mirrored D&D up top and Iron Maiden on the bottom. And I think that really locks it in. And the house stuff is unbelievable. Yeah, I've been talking about that constantly. I mean, like, look, let me hit this shot. We need to replay that. It's so important because there's so many light shows going off. I don't have my side lights on. They don't need them for this game. I showed that off yesterday. This is only, oh my God, I'm beating the shit out of Gurney Halleck. Fuck you, old man. What up? That's what you get, man. That's what you get for kissing me in the bathroom. Can't hurt me anymore, Gurney. What? Oh, damn it. Fuck you, Gurney.
Fight when the necessity.
Yeah. All right, let me trap this and show you. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, check the. What?
I'm like, look, just let me hit the shot. I mean, like what? Just let me hit the shot. We need to replay that constantly.
Come on. How beautiful is that? It's so fucking cool. Like, yeah. Dude, shout out to Eric. I think Trent or Adrian. No, not Adrian. Trent. The Eric programmed a lot of the light sequences, and then I think it's Trent. I'm sorry if I'm fucking that up. I'm almost positive it's Trent. Did some of the animation stuff that then Eric like incorporates. And this is where it's at. Thank you, Zarin. Yes, I did the sound design for this game, and it sounds badass in my opinion. There's a few people on Pinside that don't like it, but there's a few people on Pinside that don't like anything, including life. All right, let's get our Benny Gesserit award, or not. Just kidding. That's stupid. We don't need that. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Dude, I'm out there advocating for all audio nerds around the world. In fact, I will show you something in a second. I showed this off last stream, but as soon as I drain this ball, I will send that ball into fucking orbit. Jesus. No, I gotta do the one-handed thing. Oh, no. No. I hate you. No. Penny Gesserit. No, get the fuck up there. Don't do me dirty. Get up. No. Fuck. The fuck getting cut off at the end? That's hilarious. Okay. I don't want to open it. I'll open it when I finish this ball. Just in case. I don't want anything to potentially ruin my my sweet D that I got. You know what I mean. All right. Benny Gesserit Award. Can we get some super spinners? Vatican jackpot and values increase. I'm telling you, these Benny Gesserit Award modes are huge. They're big times. Ooh, yeah, give me that. No. Yeah. Okay, we got the jackpot up to 14 mil. It's mean. Fuzzy Wonder, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, the boxes, I mean, would you rather not have a ball save there? You just got to work for it. God, I love the cycling lights and how they reflect off of the, I mean, yeah, even just the jackpot animation. Now there's obviously jackpot callouts too. Okay, we've made it to the super jackpot stage. So now we need to lock a ball. Okay, we got one locked. So now we need to mash it until its health goes down to 0. You can see the health bar is at, whatever, half right now. Oh, almost. No. Oh, maybe. Oh my God, we've almost got it. We've almost got a super jackpot. The super jackpot has a special call out. I know because I did it. Give me this. Give me the jackpot. Give it to me now. Yes. No. Okay. No. Don't hurt me like Gurney does. Shit. Come on. No.
Come on.
Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this look into Dune and some of its, cool shots, some of its neat stuff that it's got going on. Not a game that is easily found on location right now, but I appreciate you chiming in and taking a look at it here. Zaron, for the audio nerds, I wanted to show you this. We kind of went over it yesterday. So Eric and I added an audio category, which is not seen on Labyrinth, but hear that it may be making its way over there. That's I'm not confirming that, but the word around the office is that we might be porting this over to Labyrinth. However, if you are an audio person and you are in a very particular space or you like your game tuned a specific way, you can now adjust the volume of sound effects that are both primary and secondary, music and callouts independently. So those are essentially just different buses that you can increase or lower their volume. And if you really want to get into it, you can adjust the sidechaining ducking that is occurring on them, which is essentially how much the music gets kind of ducked and lowered volume via both of these other buses, which is the call-out voice bus and also the sound effects bus. So essentially when people talk or when sound effects happens, the music dips in order to make room for the audio experience. If it happens all at once, you have a limited amount of headroom in digital audio, and it can be a whole clutter of noise. And it's better this way for a lot of different reasons. Many games do it, like most do. Anyways, but you can change these settings if you would like to adjust the compressor that has handled the sidechaining here. This is the detection threshold for it. This is the ratio of how much per decibel in and per decibel out it changes. It's a 3-to-1 ratio by my settings. And then this is the release time for how quickly it fades back in, which is by default 300 milliseconds for the music. I'm sorry, for the voice callouts, and it's super tight on the sound effects to keep the experience kind of like brick-walled. Anyways, those are available to you. They are in the update as of June 20th, I believe. It's certainly in there now if your Dune has been updated, if you are a homeowner. And yeah, I don't know. If that's shit you give a shit about, go tweak it. And if you don't have any idea what those are and what they do, then don't bother. I made a clip that's going to explain it, and that's going up, I don't know, in a week or so. But yeah, options. Aren't options nice? In any event, thank you so much for hanging out with me. All praise the Great Pyramid on cue. Thank you, giant ass pyramid. As we do here, we go raid, and we raid somebody that doesn't have a lot of viewership because it's fun to make somebody's day and have a bunch of people get dropped on them. So please hang out. To everybody that's watching, wow, we got a lot of YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for spending your midday on a Monday to check out the shit that we're doing. And I hope you find it doing. Don't listen to the haters. Go play the game. Make your own judgment. There's a lot of people that shit on games like me when I talk about D&D, and you shouldn't listen to me. You should go play games for yourself and make your own determination. I hope that seeing me play it has given you a pretty good idea of how it plays and what it's like. There's a ball on my mouth. Was there balls on my chin?
I hope that seeing me play it has given you a pretty good idea of how it plays and what it's like. There's a ball on my mouth. Was there balls? I hope that's...
Yeah, which one of you put balls on my chin? Of course, Jay Biscuity. The channel Sugar Fairy / Sugar Mama is fucking putting balls on my chin. Thanks a lot. Okay, anyways, all praise the Great Pyramid. Thank you so much. I will probably be back Wednesday. Again, there is not going to be an interview on this Tuesday. Now that my eye is better, yeah, I don't know, man. I'll be on and off more likely than normal. Maybe. You know how bad I am at that. All praise. See ya.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll be on and off more likely than normal.